What up, y'all? It's Killer B, the doggone witch finder general. You got witch, I'm burning them up. Well, I'll be damned. On the pod, smoke Chris Harris boots. See, I get props for props is due. I just keep things real. Chris gonna go up on his fool. Chris gonna go up on the air and try to insult everybody. See, the problem is people don't know how to read. And he starts reading and can't read. Unbelievable. He said, "Oh, I can't pronounce the word because I'm laughing, nigga. You wasn't laughing. You laughing, trying to make an excuse for not knowing how to pronounce that word. Every damn time. And you not 100. A 100 nigga always winning. Look with me and old Frenchie over there in France. Shaka Doodoo. Look at me and him. He didn't want to be truthful. What happened? Sonata came and smoked his boots. Smoked his boots. Smoked his boots. And I told him, I said, yo, I don't play for the losing team. I gotta actually like put my phone down on live streams. I like touching my phone and I be kicking myself off my own live stream. But yeah, um, I wonder if retarded Henry was watching. At the end, I'll um, link him to this video and stuff afterwards. But he told him to read. Right? He read it, caught himself lying, was caught, and then keep reading past it like it wasn't going down. Henry said, "Yo, read it again," and then he just got furious. Chris Harris got so furious, started cussing everybody else out on the panel, and then he noticed that he's being recorded. And everybody know I re-record all of her video things on Facebook. Everybody knows that. He knew that. And started saying, I don't want to be recorded. This like you had no permission to record me and all this. He said, listen, nigga, like you know everything what we do over here. And now that you made a fool out of yourself, Now you want to be mad at everybody and all this shit. Shit was crazy, man. It was unbelievable. Retarded Henry smart smoking though, but people want to call him retarded, right? But um, yeah, Senator, you should be ashamed of yourself, and you still saying all this crazy stuff to Neo instead of just apologizing and keeping it 100. Because when you don't keep it 100, you open season, just like with Chris. You don't be 100, you open season for everybody. The niggas that's right and the niggas that's not right. You open season. That's why you gotta stay 100. And ain't nobody can do nothing to you. These niggas be making open season on themselves. And now the niggas that do the same thing as you, do the same fuckery as you, to hop on the bandwagon and start fucking you up too. Like I was just talking about Shaka Doodoo, the same thing. You open season. That nigga was trying to make some ground and shit. Nigga struck the shit out of your motherfucking shit. Right? And the nigga was kind of in a way winning, sort of. That nigga was hurting you and you had to mention that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then what happened? He fucked up. He didn't keep it 100. And you came and lit his ass up. Of course, everybody was mad at Killer B and shit. For what? For warning him. Oh, nigga, you're not being anyone, nigga. Watch, this nigga gonna get you. Sure enough, Sarnetta just came out the ground on that motherfucking shit. Scorched him. What up, free thinker? Oh yeah. This is my supporters list. I almost forgot to add that there at the bottom. And I also forgot to make homeboy video, which I should have did first. I did it again. Like for real, Sonny, like you doing all that stuff with Neil, all that like homophobic stuff, and back on Chris Harris again. Neil, don't let that nigga on the team. Don't let that nigga nowhere near you, because all he's doing is the same thing he was doing to everybody else, and he just trying to do it to you. You just an outlet that he believe you ain't smart enough to know what the hell he trying to do, and he want to creep up on your live stream. You know what I'm saying? To push his little thingamajig, right? But anyway, back on Sonetta. Man, you should be ashamed of yourself. Now, when I was listening to her talk about all this stuff, I said to myself, I said, now, he got kids, like they kind of grown. Like I think he got some kids, they still might be in their teens, maybe, right? But I think from me watching them for so long, like those kids, big kids like back then. So I know they kids now. Now, what if you find out one of them is gay? What if that happens now? So what you gonna say there? You gonna tell your daughter and shit she's sitting at home eating fish? Would you do that? How would you like? Nah, fuck you saying it. How would you like for somebody else to say that to her now, or to him, make some kind of comment about your son or whatever, and they might be. You never know, because they might know how you is and don't want to say nothing to you about it, and then you find out. How would you like for other people to talk to your kids like that? Like, you know, parents that talk to their kids any old fucking way they be feeling like talking to them. That just black parents and shit. Right? So what if somebody else like that? How you gonna feel? You gonna say, oh, the same thing you saying? You gonna say that to you about your kids, to these people? Like, yeah, you right. They ain't nothing but just sit at home and eat fish with her nasty ass and shit all goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? You might do that to them, but how would you like somebody else saying that to you? Or out in the street talking about her, not saying it to her, but talking about her like that. Would you be okay with that? Would you hop on their bandwagon with that? I don't think you would. I think you would come to your kid's defense. I honestly do. That's what a real parent would do. But a real parent also wouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? That's like you going somewhere and somebody calling you the damn N-word. Now, you supposed to be like, you know, like a black activist, like black power movement leader and all this stuff. Don't you know that the majority of the black power movement, the civil rights movement was spearheaded with homosexual people and ideas that came from that community? You do know that, right? You do know that. You know the Black Panthers was in favor of gay rights. Did you know that, Sana? Did you know that? Do you know who Bayard Rustin is, Sana? The man that organized 250,000 people to come to the Washington Monument. You know that big speech from Martin Luther King, I Have a Dream and all that stuff? Guess what? The gay man organized that event. In 30 days, he brought 250,000 people to the Washington Monument. What club promoter, what event promoter, you know, do something like that? 30 days. Got all those people there. Guess what? They didn't want him to speak at his own event he created. Did you know that Bayard Rustin taught Martin Luther King the how to do protests? Did you know that? I can go right on down the line. Harlem, you from Harlem. You know the Harlem Renaissance? Guess who spearheaded the Harlem Renaissance? Some of your famous black entertainers, poets, musicians from Harlem. Guess what? Yep. So don't you talk about my Pharaoh, my daddy, my bastard. Saw none of the pod is definitely the second coming to Jesus. Y'all fool. Yo, y'all crazy for that, yo. Judah Nazareth, gay legendary power. Yo, y'all something else, man. I already know who that is. But that is stupid. Oh shit. That shit crazy, yo. That shit is crazy. Oh, that nigga legendary power bot. Y'all niggas is stupid, yo. Y'all, what the fuck's a legendary power bottle? This is a power bottle with power in the bottle. God damn, Judah Nazareth. God damn. But yeah, man, it's crazy that people still think like that. It's whack. Like it's whack. Like you can't go nowhere where there's people like, you know, and the people been here the whole time. They just ain't let motherfuckers know. Right? But other motherfuckers let they whatever they doing and shit out there in the street. Now they can't let their shit out in the street. Not saying that you supposed to, right? Or everybody wouldn't know what you're doing out in the street. But these people living their lives. These people are living the American dream or trying to live the American dream just like everybody else that's here. And they ain't doing nothing to stop your money. They ain't doing nothing to stop what you doing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, Sada. You gotta come to your senses, bro. And I know the pod don't think that way. I'm sure the pod don't think that way. And that's your wife. So what shit. I ain't gonna say that out here. I ain't gonna do it like that. But fuck it. I just say hypothetically. One of the pod had one of those types of like that's just my advice, whether you want to take it or not. Say fuck you, Killer B. I throw you in. She be keeping it 100. So you can fuck around if you want and get caught up in some shit. And you be looking crazy. Now, like she said, she threatened to go to some of her friends that have bigger platforms that are for that community. Man, you know the motherfuckers can do to your ass niggas. You can what? Like she said too, a lot of the people that watch you have people in their family like that. Or it might be that way. And it affect the money, it affect the bag, cause you about the bag, nigga. You about the bag. You from Harlem, you about the bag. So if you want to keep that bag, it's better not to even just go say nothing. Like you shouldn't attack her like that anyway. Like keep that shit on what y'all talking about. I know it get like shit. I'll do that shit once in a while. Shit. You just get tired of talking about a motherfucker or talking with a motherfucker, and they not getting some shit, and you just say some crazy wild shit to that motherfucker just to get on that motherfucker nerves. I understand, but that one, it's not saying that oh they taking over the world. We can't say shit about them now. It's not even about that. Like it's about being right. You know what I'm saying? It's about being right. You're doing the same thing Chris Harris did when he debated Vocab Malone. You're a peon and shit. Why was he addressing him like that? For what? For what reason? Why? Because he was losing the debate. You know what I mean? So that's how that shit make you. And know it was deep too. I was talking about Chris's into like he what was that? What I was gonna say when Yara was up on there when Rara started telling him something about him. He wanted him to get up off the panel. So the name of the video was Christopher Harris versus the HOK, right? He should have had the HOK up on there. Not Elder Yara lying behind. I mentioned that last night. Y'all gotta go see that Elder Yara's cruise cocaine video and shit. That was a good video. If you got the Yahweh War Machine, they curse. Got caught sniffing cocaine on the motherfucking live stream. Ain't that some shit? But yeah, I know it went out and shit. Hopefully it's back on now. All right, y'all. I'm up out of here. Make sure y'all hit the live stream. If y'all like to become a supporter, and have your name at the bottom of the screen on every live stream that I do, you can send me a cash app at $ Colt Buster. Of any amount, or use super chat, super stickers, whatever portal that has to make donations on YouTube. I'll add your ass to the list and make you a personal video, which I'm getting on for DeAndre Green right now after I end this stream. So with that, y'all, I'm up out of here. I'm Killer B the Witchfinder General. You got a witch, I'm burning them up. Peace.